Hello, hello, Turing Kickers Podcast. I'm back again. Dan's back again with another unboxing video for Battletech. More of the newer stuff that's coming out right now. I know I mentioned this box before when I was reviewing the Somerset box, and it finally came out. And it's this box and another box are coming out. Let me explain. So I'm super excited to review this House Davion House Heavy Battle Lance. And then I know the other box for Davion is coming out in April, and that's going to be the Cavalry Lance. And honestly, I'm just excited for the Hellspawn on that one. But now let's crack this open. I'm excited for this. This basically has almost all the Mech Warrior 4 mechs that I need, that and the other one. So I'm already starting to build a Mech Warrior 4 force that copies the Mech Warrior 4 mechs. So, yeah, let's crack this open. Let's see what we get. Let's look at these models. I'm super excited for the Thanatos. I love that model so much. I use it all the time when I was a kid playing Mech Warrior 4. Stupid little chunky boy. So, yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see what's going on. Let's see the cards and everything, all right? Let's do this. All right. So here is the box in all its glory. No cool artwork this time in the back. It's just got the Davion symbol in the back, which is fine. Or Davion. Is it Davion or Davion? I feel like I'm going to get yelled at for that one. I'm probably going to go before. I'm going to go between each one, Davion or Davion, depending on which one. So I'll put the cards off to the side. I'll open that up in a second. And here are the mechs. You'll notice that this one does have a baggie. Not for an extra weapon this time, though. This one has a baggie because it gives you 2 Thunderbolt heads. So you can go with the Thunderbolt head that they normally have, I guess. Or you can go with the Phoenix Thunderbolt head, which is from the old technical readout where the Thunderbolt used to come from. I might use the Phoenix one. Looks cool. Anyway, we'll get to the Thunderbolt. We get to the Thunderbolt. So let us take a look at the cards first, as always. All right, so again, pilot cards I don't really care about, but we'll show you anyway because it is kind of cool. So let's see. Let's start first. We have the Templar. Really cool mech. It's probably one of my only mechs I'll ever take with an XL, especially if it's an assault mech. I usually stray away from XL engines as much as humanly possible because they tend to, weaken the mech. You'd see it in the Alpha Strike card too. It's got half the normal structure than the armor because of the XL engine. I tend not to do assault mechs as XL because assault mechs are supposed to, brawl and take damage, and if you lose a side torso, XL engine gone. But Templar is one of those weird mechs where I might actually just straight up take the XL engine just because it's so good. So anyway, size 4, so it's assault mech, TMM1, 8-inch. So it's not TMM2 with 8 inches. Usually 8 inches is 2, whatever. 6.62, so a very, very good spread of damage across. Long range is a little puny, but 6.62 is not bad. Overheat 0 too, so you're getting what you get. It's got case, no ammo explosions, and it's an Omni. It's your Inner Sphere Omni. So if you want to take your Inner Sphere battle armor on a ride, this is the guy to do it. And 8 inches isn't that bad. It's not a bad movement profile. And really quick, for those who don't know the profile of the Templar is, or the 1-0, I should say. What's the back? It's a named one. Hello. All right, we'll get to you in a second. So the Templar 1-0, for those who don't know, again, XL engine, 28 double heat sinks, but it's armed with essentially, it's armed with 2 ER medium lasers, a medium pulse laser, Streak SRM4, a large pulse laser, and a Gauss rifle, and a targeting computer. So you got a pretty damn fast mech. 4.6 is not bad. With a targeting computer and a Gauss rifle and some pulse lasers. It's not a bad mech. It's the 2 medium lasers in the center torso annoy me because it's not a standard engine. So it's not really a zombie mech, but still, this is not a bad mech. It's a really damn good mech. And it's pretty fast. It's 4.6 for its tonnage. It's an 85er. And then, of course, you have the Templar 1-0 Tancred. It's 5.51, so it loses a damage bracket pretty much all across the board. Still case and Omni. On is cheaper. So it's just a cheaper Templar. I wonder what it's armed with. Let me see here. Let me pull this up. Tancred. Oh, man. Okay, so in Alpha Strike, it's cheaper. All right, and that's pretty interesting. But in Classic, this thing's got 2 rotary autocannon 5s, an ER large laser, 3 ER medium lasers, and a targeting computer. So it's a double rack per... Oh, man. double rack with targeting. So for those who don't know what a rack autocannon is, it's a rotary autocannon. And essentially the idea is you can shoot between 1 and 6 shots. And then if you hit, you roll in the cluster table, like an SRM6, depending on how many of those autocannons hit. I can't remember the math. I think you always shoot 5 times, because if you shoot 6 times, you have a higher chance of jamming. 5 is a lower chance, and you get like a nice, good damage. So it's basically, if you hit, you got an average of, I think, 3 shots hitting, so that's 15 damage. And with the targeting computer giving it -1, that's just really good. Sadly, it doesn't translate into Alpha Strike, I'm noticing. But on Classic, that's a terror, in my opinion. Oh, man. I'd hate to be shot or attacked by that thing. All right, so that's the card. Let me look at the pilot card real quick, because I know some people do enjoy the pilot card or use them. It seems like Arden Sortek of the Prince Champion, Federated Sons, blah, 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 blah. Inspired Commander, Sniper. I do love the fluff, though. Whatever. Tancred. Also Federated Sons, First Robinson Rangers. He's a tactical genius. Oh, you can re-roll your initiative roll once each turn. Huh, that's kind of neat. All right, but anyway, yeah. Let's take a look at this model. So, all right. So let's take a look at this. Let's look at this demo. So honestly, in love. Like, I'm sorry. I played the hell out of this thing in Mech Warrior 4. It was fast. It had good weapons. I think I replaced the pulse lasers with PPCs, if I recall correctly. I can't remember what I... It is facing the wrong damn way. Oh, damn it. I hate when they do this. So it is facing the wrong way. It's facing like this way instead of facing that. So I will cut it off the base and rotate so it's facing the right way. But, damn, no mode line. Huh? Hold on. Did I speak too? Is that a mode line or is that just a coupling? No, I don't. It's like a flash. It's more like flash. But damn, this is a solid cast. Little kind of mode line on the top of the leg there. It's easy to take out. Let me just kind of go slowly, rotate this guy. I know the rotation, the 360 is much better than this, but so look at it. I mean, this is just a chunky boy. I do hate big cockpits like this. God damn it. In the mind, like I look at this, I'm like, oh, that's just a headshot, like the battle master. But no, this is just such a cool mech. Oh man, I'm instantly running this guy the moment I paint him up for my Mech Warrior 4 Force. Look at that Gauss rifle too. It's such a nice chunky Gauss rifle with the heat vents on the side. Damn, this is just a cool model. Damn. I have so many mechs I want to play and paint in so little time. Oh my God, look at him. All right, let's move on. I will spend like 30 minutes just adoring this model and twisting it around. But yeah, no mode lines. Looks pretty damn good cast. Little mold lines on the top part of the leg. It's like always. There's always the mold line right there on the top part of the leg. But it doesn't seem too hard to get to. But yeah, goddamn, just this thing is amazing. Oh my God! All right, let me put him down. Put him down. Because dear God in heaven, I'm going to keep rotating the damn model and just adoring him. All right, let's go to the next guy. I think the next guy is the Falconer. So let's go look at the Falconer real quick. All right, so Falconer Alpha Strike card. You're looking at the 8R and the 9R. I think there's only 3 variants of the damn thing anyway. All right, so the 8R. Also, slight side note about the Falconer. Funny story time, and I think everyone in my group knows this story, but just fun. This is the mech. First of all, the original iteration, I'm going to show you, the 360 is going to obviously show how beautifully redesigned. This is probably top 3 redesigns of a mech that I've seen, in my opinion, from Catalyst. I'm not trying to simp or anything, but this original design of the Falconer, maybe Dave will toss up the original picture of the Falconer if he wants to. But if you look up just Google Falconer and like look at the older designs, it was it's rough. It's a rough mech, but the redesign does it justice. But yeah, story about this one mech before I go to the card. I was playing a mega battle in Battletech, and we had the big 6x4 sheet that Catalyst sells. And it was every person had a mech. I think it was like 3,000 BVs you can upgrade. You could take a small mech with high piling, whatever. I had my assault mech because it was a battle master, and Richard, the store owner, had his Falconer. And we were playing, I think it was like turn one or turn two. Falconer jumps on top of a hill, long range, needs a 12 to hit my battle master with a Gauss rifle. And I was like, whatever, let him try. I'm in the forest too. So it was like literally you needed a 12. Crank the 12. So 15 damage. I'm like, okay, that's hurts. It's a battle master. It's going to suck, but I'm an assault mech. I'm fine. Rolls the 12. Headshot. Kills my mech immediately. This was like turn one or two of like literally starting the game. And I'm like, well, that was a fun game. I went to go play something else. So I have a grudge against this mech pretty much at all times of the day. Not because it's a bad mech by all means, or not that it doesn't look good, but because of that one goddamn incident that happened in that store. I still remember it. Like, Battletech has those moments, I've said this before, where you could be losing or winning, it doesn't matter, but you just remember these salty moments, because that's what Battletech is sometimes, where it's just like, well, that's just life. It hit the intake valve. Anyway, sorry. So Falconer, 8R, we're looking at 10 and a jumper. Oh, damn, he's faster. 3-4-3. So again, nice normal spread of damage. Normally 3-3-3 or 4-4-4 or 3-4-3. Those are your kind of normal brackets for damage. Although 3 at long range is really, really nice. It is a heavy. The 8R, 9R is also a 3-4-3. Is it the same? Wait, it's the same cost. It's the same cost. It trades out no special for a flak 1-1-1. Probably has an LBX. And it's 3-4-3 overheat 1. This is also overheat 1. So literally exactly the same. It just has flak instead of nothing. So for those who play classic, this thing runs, let me see here. So the Falconer is, let's see here. That's pretty fast. Yeah, it is 5.8. That's not bad, actually. Goddamn. 5.8 on an XL engine. I'll take that. Another mech I'd probably run with XL, but it's got a Gauss rifle, ERPPC, 4 medium lasers. And honestly, it's got 20 heat sinks. So doing the math, what? Medium lasers are 3 heat a pop. So that's 12 heat plus 15 is what? 27, 28. Looking at 8 heat when you run this thing and shoot. That's not bad. Take out some medium lasers if you don't want to do heat. Shooting an ERPPC Gauss rifle a turn. It's honestly not bad. It's a good skirmisher, which is actually what its role is. But yeah, no. Gauss rifle, 4 medium lasers, ERPPC. The 9R, by the way, just for future reference, is a heavy PPC. Ooh, 4 medium lasers, and an LBX 10. And honestly, it's got 22 sinks, or 11 heat sinks, or double heat sinks, I'm sorry. 11 double heat sinks, so 22. And the heavy PPC is 15 as well. LBX, I think, is 2 or 3, 18. So 18 plus 12, 30. So again, 8 heat. So you're looking at the same level of heat build with you Alpha Strike. But honestly, pretty damn good mech. Oh God, it's got the original. I'm looking at Mordell for these. It's got the original. It's got the original artwork for it. And oh God, it's just, looking at it is horrible. All right. Pilot-wise, you're looking at, let's see here. You got yourself Shauna Hall. Again, Federated Suns, obviously, because this is there. Jumping Jack. Reduce attacker movement modifier from +3 to +1 to fire after jumping. Oh, that's neat from Alpha Strike. Okay. Dodge. Make Paladin roll when targeting during physical attack phase. Compare margin of 6 to any complete any 6 lower margin of 6 misses. Okay. And then we have Prospero Morgan. He's a Fed rat, of course. Float like a butterfly. All right. So again, I don't really use the pilot cards. Often I just kind of keep them for, kind of just keeping it. So let's take a look at the model. All right, since the 360 already happened. So again, from the original design, first of all, you will notice it's got a torso. Hey, it can twist and shoot. Yeah, the original design, some mechs from Battletech have this weird thing where the legs are attached to the torso. So it didn't twist. The Nova did this. The King Crab did this. And this mech did this. These legs were like up here somewhere on the torso. So it looks like they just added a waist. Look at that. So it can now torso twist, thank God. The legs look beautiful, actually. Wow. I'm a big fan of no, man, I can't speak. I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of these types of legs. Chicken legs. And these look very well armored and chunky. I like the kneecaps on these. I don't know if the 360 will pick it up, but if you look at the kneecaps, they got like that kind of angular, very armored core feel to it, actually, in my opinion. Waist looks great, and then boom, here you got your mech. Got your 4 medium lasers right out in front. Nice little small cockpit. Look at the jets in the back. You got your Gauss rifle and ERPPC. I mean, again, this is an awesome redesign. Looking at this, damn, like sometimes you look at the older designs and you're like, how the hell are they going to redesign this mech to make it look good? Because some mechs, they're rough. But looking at this thing, this is a beautiful looking mech. This is a beautiful looking mech. I can't say much about this other than that it just looks beautiful. Damn. And the jump jets are in the back again, yeah. I like the guns. I like the Gauss rifle gun, and I like the ERPPC. So they did a very good job at casting those. And again, looking for mold line. So again, as always, the 360 will pick this up better, but always there. Always look for your mold lines or your sprue attachments right there. That's where they always are. They're always at the top of the leg, right where the joint is. But they're easy to shave. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's got a mold line. So mold line looks like it's on the right-hand side. Left, yeah. Right-hand side of the jump jet. Cuts across the jump jet, but it doesn't look too... Oh, it comes across here. There's a mold line. Doesn't look too bad to fix. Let me see something real quick. Usually I like to see if I could just use this to fix it real quick. Just kind of shave it a little bit. Now we're turning to a hobby corner. There we go. Did that fix it? Oh, yeah. All right, so it's knife scrapable. So just get a knife, get your thumb, and just literally do that. You don't even need a sander. Right? It sounds awful, though. It sounds worse than what it is. No, there we go. We're smooth. All right. Use my nail. Yeah, now we're smooth. Yep. That's it for the mold line, really. Let's see. Is there one on the other side? No. On the gun? Maybe? Maybe on the top. Let's see. The problem is until you spray it, you can't tell. Yeah, kind of a little bit on the top. But otherwise, still a cool looking model. Again, amazing freaking redesign. All right, let's get to, I believe the Thunderbolt is next. So let's do the Thunderbolt. All right, so this is the Thunderbolt. I know one of my friends was super excited for this one too. He loves Thunderbolt, but he loves he loves rotary autocannons, period. But he's been waiting for this Thunderbolt for a while. So this is the Thunderbolt 9 NAIS. All right, and it looks completely different from a normal Thunderbolt. You'll see that in a second. First of all, looking at the off-strike card, we're looking at 47 points. It's a good, nice mid-range, 10-inch move, no jump jets, 660. So no long range, but pretty damn good offense between short and medium. No overheat. It's got an XL engine on the Thunderbolt, so it's got that half. And then you have case and ECM, which is nice for preventing indirect fire. And then the other side looks to be the Thunderbolt 11S. So it moves a little bit slower, actually. It's only got 8 inches, so TMM1. But it doesn't look like it has an X. Does it look like it has an XL? So the structure's a little bit higher, so it might not have an XL. 431, so it's less damage. AMS, so again, whole entire preventing some missile fire coming in. 37 points, so it is cheaper by a lot. 10 points, Jesus Christ. All right, so let's take a look at what the 9NAIS looks like. So you're looking at a Thunderbolt, again, with an XL engine. All right, so that's step one. So notice that's the heavy mech with an XL, so realize that. But it has 26, it's got 26 heats, 13 double heat sinks, so 26 heat dispersion. It's got an ECM seat in the Guardian in the center torso, which is actually nice because that actually that crit pads a little bit for the center torso, and it's 2 critical slots. So that means that 2 out of the 12 critical slots will be your ECM. Just gives you a little bit extra protection. It's got case in the right torso because it has a Streak SRM6, Rotary Autocannon 5, 3 ER medium lasers, and a targeting computer. You see, there's a theme here with targeting computers and autocannons and stuff. So yeah, targeting computer. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do. I'll do the pilot at the end. No one cares about the pilot. So targeting computer, Rotary Autocannon 5, 3 ER medium lasers, Streak SRM6, and I think enough heat to shoot everything if it wanted to. Again, just an overall solid build mech. You can't go wrong with this mech. And I mean, like, it's just really good. The 11S, for those who are curious, I wonder if it's an XL. It's not XL. It's a heavy duty gyro. Ooh, hello. It's got 4.6, so it is a little tiny bit slower. And what's it armed with? ERPPC, 3R medium lasers, SRM6, anti-missile system. I wonder if technically it could be WYSIWYG. I mean, this is very much a rotary autocannon, honestly, but if you clip that and drill a hole, well, we'll talk about that model in a second. But yeah, you can easily make that WYSIWYG, in my opinion. Totally make that WYSIWYG. And I bought a second box as per normal, so you can easily make that WYSIWYG if you wanted to. Absolutely, 100%. Oh, it's got 4 machine guns. I don't know if I mentioned that. No targeting computer. So, very good skirmisher, very good attacker. And then you flip to this, and it's a juggernaut. So just a good, again, I would use this guy as a defender or a bodyguard to the assault mech, absolutely. Yeah, this is just, again, pretty damn good mech. Let's look at the mech. Oh, let's look at the pilot before we look at the mech. So we have Darius Draymond. Special pilot abilities. Apply a minus hit modifier when attacking with the Rack 5. Okay. So you're always hitting with the Rack 5. Okay. And the other one, add 1 MP to running, to MP to sprinting movement, so she's fast. May make lateral shifts. Ooh, apply -1 modifier to piloting skills to avoid skidding. That's nice. Okay, that's pretty damn cool. I like this. So let's take a look at Thunderbolt. Now, the Thunderbolt does come with plastics. You'll notice Thunderbolt's missing a head right there. And that's because, I'll put the head on later, but the head, it comes with 2 options. It's got the old Phoenix readout, technical readout that you can use, and it's got the normal Thunderbolt head. So whichever one you prefer. And of course, since I bought 2, one's going to have the Phoenix, the other one's going to have the normal. So let's see here. You see the medium lasers right there as per normal with the Thunderbolt on the chest. Streak SRM6. There's your rack. I love the racks. They're so... racks go Bert. There's your jump jets. Honestly, again, just a solid mech. And again, I spoke too soon. There's a... again, that's scrapable right there under the arm. Top of the legs is... I'm not even going to mention the top of the legs anymore. It's always top of the legs. Anything on the shoulders or the hands or the arms? Again, see no mold lines. Underneath the body? No. Not underneath. Just, again, underneath the arms. Just a mild scraping that you need to do. And that should be it. Let's take a look at these heads. So, obviously, I'm going to give the, again, one Phoenix. Give a Phoenix to one and give a normal to another. But here is what he looks like with the Phoenix head. Oh, my God. It fits, I swear. Hold on. Just a really tiny hole. There we go. So that's with the Phoenix head. Yeah, I like that a lot. I actually prefer that over the original Thunderbolt head, to be quite honest. And then, pull this out. Put this here so I don't lose it. Here is your normal Thunderbolt head, which everyone knows and loves. There's your normal Thunderbolt head. So again, just a damn cool mech. Let me pull these both out real quick. Damn cool mech. It's a good brawler, good skirmisher. Love it. All right, let's go to the final mech, the one I've been waiting for besides the Hellspawn, the Thanatos. All right, let's go to that. All right, all right. And we get to finally probably my favorite mech of the bunch, the Thanatos. Oh, God, so many memories using that mech in Mech Warrior 4, man. So many memories. All right, so let's take a look at the cards. So here we have the Thanatos. Excel engine on both, by the way. He says maybe. I've never seen the 6X. So Thanatos, we're looking at Heavy Mech, TMM2, 10 jumps. So again, another good jumper. 46 points, 441. So again, average spread. No overheat. It's got a C3 computer. It's got ECM. It's got MHQ1. This is basically your command mech if you have one, if you want one. MHQ, if I recall, gives you an addition to your initiative roll. So like it gives you a +1 or something for every MHQ1 you have. Don't quote me on that. I can't recall. And then on the back, you have the 6S, which is 8 or 12 jump. Ooh, is that literally cuts, so it's slower walking but faster jumping. 343, so a little bit longer range but worse short range. C3, independent fire 1, jump strong 1, so that means it adds 1 to the TMM, and MHQ 1 again. I like the paint scheme on that. It looks, the red lightning, the blue fire, that looks really, really cool. That one looks goofy in my opinion. Pilots, just for the quick look. Mark Steven Johnson, Bloodstalker, Sharpshooter. And then you have Lieutenant Liesel Foley, Multitasker, Oblique Attacker. Okay. Oh, she's got a cybernetic body, apparently. Damn. Okay. So anyway, 4S. The 4S, if you're taking the 4S in Classic, that stupid thing is packing. Give me 1 second. There we go. Oh, that's a 6S. Whoops. Is this it? There we go, 4. I have so many tabs. So the 4S, you're packing 1 ER large laser, 1 MRM 20, 2 ER medium lasers, and a medium pulse laser. Good spread of weapons. You've got the ER large laser to plink at long range, but honestly, you want to go to medium range so you could shoot your MRM 20, medium lasers. Funny enough, I think it's got enough. It's got 16 double heat sinks, so it's sinking 32. And doing math, ER mediums are what, 5 heats? That's 10 plus 12 for the ER large laser. That's what, 22. Medium pulse, I think, is 4, so that's 26. So depending on what the MRM 20 is, you got like 6 heat to play with. So that's like 4 or 5 heat. You can still walk and run and be heat neutral with this thing. So that's not bad. It's not a bad. It's 585, by the way. So 5 jump is, for those who don't know, 5 jump is excellent because that's really the bracket where you get +3 to TMM. All right, so that's an excellent bracket breaker. At jump 4, you're only TMM 2. Jump 5, you're TMM 3. So that's just a really good classic bracket that you want to reach. And then what do we got? We got the 6S. 6S, we're looking at a heavy PPC, so 15 heat, 15 damage, 2 ER medium lasers, 2 medium lasers, oh, okay, and 3 LRM 5s. So basically an LRM 15. It's got a light fusion. Ah, there it is. So for those who don't know, the XL, the reason it does half the structure is because it's 3 engines on each side torso. So if you lose a side torso, you die. Light engines, the reason it's got that extra pip is because it's only 2 crit slots on the side torso. Meaning if you lose a side torso, you're still alive and walking. It's got 26 heat sinks. It's got less heat sinks. It's also got an extra light gyro, which I'm not a fan of because that also means that you get hit more in the gyro if it goes center. 26 though, 15, 25. Nah, man, I'm not a fan of this variant because you're already pretty much getting hot. Like the moment you shoot your heavy PPC and 2 ER medium lasers and moving, then you don't shoot your 3 LRM 5s and 2 medium. I don't know. Maybe there's a day and a place for it, but I prefer much more the 4S, which was, all right, we got it. Finally, let's take a look at this. We got ourselves, oh God, for those who played Mech Warrior 4, man, this is just beautiful. Looking at this thing is straight beautiful. We have the MRM 20. Oh man, looks like there's a tiny misprint on one of the missiles. I think I could scratch it out though. It looks like a little bubble formed, but that's fine. That won't probably show up unless someone's pitching or like squinting their eyes. You got the 2 medium lasers. You got the ER large and the medium pulse. You have the ECM. I thought this was an AMS up here because for those who don't know, AMS in pretty much all the video games, and I think in Classic, have that weird rod coming out and it's like a little minigun that shoots the missiles. But that's their ECM, which is fine. That looks cool. Just look at the chunk of this dude, bro. He's so big, thick. Let me see here. Mold lines. I'm not going to even mention the top of the legs because there's probably going to be there. Oh, there we go. Top of the barrel, a little bit of something. Back here, scrape that off. Top of the legs, like I said before. But again, very well casted. I love this thing. This thing is, oh god, I would enter this into every lance. I fucking could. But anyway, yeah, that right there. I know people love the Thunderbolt or the Falconer. Templar's also up there on my list, but the Thanatos has a weak spot in my heart. Absolute weak spot in my heart for how many times I've used it and ran around with this stupid thing. Yeah, but that's everything. So any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments down below. What's your favorite of these four? Do you have any stories using this Thunderbolt, the Falconer, or the Thanatos, or maybe the Templar you were waiting for? What did you use in MechWarrior 4? That's what I'm curious about. Have you played MechWarrior 4 Vengeance or Mercenaries? Which mech did you use the most? And because most of them have come out now. With the Hellspawn coming out, the only thing is the Argus came out as well. The only thing I can think of that's missing is the Chimera in plastic. And I think that's literally it. Someone can go online, Sarna, and check me. But off the top of my head, the Chimera is the only thing missing from the plastic range of MechWarrior 4, which is nice. So yeah, what did you use? If you're old like me, an old person with white hair and creaky back, what did you use when you played MechWarrior 4? Or hell, do you still use them today, like MechWarrior Online or MechWarrior 5 if you use mods? But yeah, no, just awesome. This is awesome. And I can't wait for the other one too. I literally cannot wait for the Cavalry Lance. You can pre-order that, by the way, through Amazon. I don't think Catalyst has pre-orders yet. But yeah, just honestly, this was a cool box. You could hear it in my voice. Super excited. I love this stupid thing. But with that being said, good day and good gaming, guys. Good day and good gaming. Love y'all.